Hello, my beautiful fitness friends, and welcome back to Dansique Fitness. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Desiree. Today's workout is geared towards people who suffer from any kind of pelvic floor issues. You know, pelvic floor issues are very common but rarely talked about, so I wanted to do my part and create a video in hopes that it'll help anyone out there suffering from these issues. All of these exercises are pelvic floor friendly and won't force you to bear down and put any pressure on that area down there. These exercises will also help strengthen that whole area, and as always, consistency is key. So the more you incorporate these exercises into your daily life, the greater your chances will be to really relieve any issues that you currently have. And guess what? If you don't have any pelvic floor issues, this workout will be great for you regardless. There's absolutely nothing wrong with really strengthening that whole area to prevent any issues in the future. All right, friends, grab your mats and let's get started. All right, let's get down on our mats. We're going to sit up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor, legs hip-width apart, hands behind the thighs. Let's take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, we're just going to tuck the tail under, around the back, drop the head down, keep those elbows soft. Just a nice, gentle spine stretch to get started. And then roll up through the spine. Let your arms help pull the body up, and then we'll let the head go back. Let's bring the head back to center, and again, inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, tuck the tail. Again, let your arms help you so you're not solely depending upon your abdominals. Inhale, roll back up, and exhale, just let the head go back. Really open up the chest. And bring the head back to center. All right, friends. Very gently, we are going to take it all the way down to the mat. Now, if you have pelvic floor issues, I want you to lay all the way down. If you don't, feel free to prop yourself up on your forearms as I am doing. We're going to place the feet flat on the floor, and I want you to lift those heels off the floor. Good. From here, we're just going to open the knees to the side as much as you can, and then squeeze those legs back together. Good. So this is an excellent one. We're really targeting the inner and outer thighs. If you're propped up on your forearms like me, make sure you keep thinking of pushing the floor away. We want to maintain that space between the shoulders and the ears. Good. And if you're laying down, make sure you're not taking any tension in the upper body. Beautiful work. Take your time. Stay in control. Let the hips open, and then squeeze them back in. Good. Let's see if we can incorporate a split. So we're going to open the legs to the side, lengthening long, bring the toes back down, and then we squeeze the legs together. Open the knees to the side, lengthen the legs out, reaching in opposition. Lower the toes back down to the floor with control and bring the knees back in. Good. Keep this going nice and smooth. And of course, make sure you're breathing. We never want to hold the breath. And open the knees. Lengthen long, energy shooting out of those toes. Bring the toes down and close the knees in. Good. Keep going, my friends. Shoulders down, no tension in the upper body. And squeeze those legs in. Beautiful. And again. And squeeze back in. Open. Lengthen long. And bring the knees together. Beautiful. And open. Good. Nice smooth movement. And close. All right. Let's use the arms. Let them help you. Pull the body back up. And we're just going to take a nice stretch over those legs. Flex the feet. Reach for the toes. Drop the head down nice and heavy. If you don't have the hamstring flexibility, just place the hands on the shins. And let's try to make a nice flat back. Keep those feet nice and flexed. Feel a nice stretch in the Achilles, calves. And we're going to take it back down to the mat. Again, let your arms help you. Lay all the way down if you have pelvic floor issues, or prop yourself up on your forearms if you're feeling good. We're going to bring the legs to a tabletop position, and now it's the same exact movement, but we are separating those toes. So the knees, the feet, both legs, entire leg open up with control, and then use those inner thighs to bring those legs back together. Good. And as I said earlier, if you're laying down on the floor, make sure you're not taking any tension in the upper body. You can have your arms by your sides, or you can even open your arms out to the side like a T to help you balance. Nice work, guys. Keep going. Keep it nice and smooth. Breathe naturally, never holding the breath. And we'll lower the legs down. Again, use your arms to help pull yourself back up. And we'll take another exhale over the legs, grab those toes, and relax the head down towards the knees, nice and heavy. Let's try to make a flat back. Again, keeping those feet nice and flexed. And sit up nice and tall. All right, friends, we're going to keep going with this butterfly clam series, and we're going to get on our side now. So we're still activating those same muscles, similar movements. We're just in a different body position this time. I want you to bend the knees, and we're going to stack the legs. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Of course, that core is engaged. We're pulling that belly button in and up. Keep those big toes together, and we're going to open the top leg. And again, lower down with control. Beautiful. That's it. Work slowly and with control. A lot of people rush through these exercises, and you really don't get the same benefit if you're working at a fast pace. It's really good to go at a slow, steady pace, really stay in control of the movement, and really feel all those muscles nicely engaged. Good. Make sure you're not rocking and rolling. It's just that top leg that's moving from the hip joint. Good. Let's see if we can add in a beautiful leg extension here. Bring the toes back down and close the leg. Open, lengthen long, bring it back down, and close. Beautiful. Let's keep going with this. Find the length in the leg, bend the knee, and lower back down. Beautiful. And open, lengthen long, and bend. Good job, my friends. Let's keep going. Belly button in and up. Make sure you're not pitching forward or leaning back. That's it. Lengthen long, energy shooting out of the toes. Make the longest leg line you can make. And extend long. Bring it in and lower down. Okay, just give that hip a nice little pat just to release the muscles. And we'll move on to our next variation. Okay, as we did earlier, we're going to repeat that same exercise, lifting the top leg, but this time separating the feet. So we lift the leg up with control and lower down with control. Good, everyone. Let's keep going with this, and I really want you to be mindful of keeping that working leg in the parallel leg position. So in other words, think about where your kneecaps are facing. Both kneecaps facing the wall in front of you. I don't want you to externally rotate the leg as you lift it up. So keep it in that parallel position, really working the outer thighs here. That's it. Good. Stay in control, belly button pulling in and up, and keep those hips stacked. Now let's take an external rotation, extend the leg, internally rotate it, and lower it down. So we lift it up, externally rotate it out, extend long, bend it back in, internally rotate it, and take it down. Good. Let's keep going with this. Rotate from the hip. Extend, lengthen long, bend it in. Turn it in and take it down. Good, guys. Keep this going. Keep breathing. Nice work. Keep going. Lengthen long, all about that length. And lower down with control. Good. And again. Keep it going. Good. Nice smooth movement. Nice work. Keep going. And lower down with control. All right, my friends, let's pat out that hip once again just to release the muscle. Good. And let's just roll on to the backs. We'll stretch out this hip a little bit more. So cross that working leg on top of the opposite leg, and we'll bring the knee into the chest. Hands go behind the thigh. Good. And if you'd like, you can add just a gentle rock side to side. Good. You should feel this in the outer hips. Nice deep breaths. Don't take any tension in the shoulders or in the neck. All right, my friends, let's either swing the legs around. I'm going to flip over. That way you can just get another view, and we'll repeat this on the other leg. So once again, get those hips stacked, knees stacked, feet stacked. Both knees are bent. We're going to keep the big toes together as we open the top leg like a clam and lower down with control. Good job, guys. So we're doing 8 of each exercise. Good. And as I said earlier, be very mindful that when you're opening that top leg, that you're not allowing your weight to lean back. So no rocking and rolling. We have to keep that core engaged. Just the leg is moving from that hip joint. Good. Staying in control of the movement, making it nice and smooth. And here we go with that leg extension. Big toes touch, and then we close the top leg down. Again, open. Lengthen the leg long as you can make. We bend it in and lower down. Beautiful work. Let's keep going with this. Be mindful of your breathing, never holding the breath. That's it. Great. These are amazing exercises for any ballerinas out there who want to improve their turnout. All of these exercises are really great for working those turnout muscles, those external rotator muscles. So important as a dancer. Beautiful job, my friends. Keep going. Lengthen long. All right, pat it out, release the muscle, and we'll move on to our next variation. This time we lift that top leg, feet separate. Again, make sure the top leg stays in that parallel leg position. Kneecaps always facing the wall in front of you. Don't externally rotate that leg, at least not yet. Good. And take it down. Lift up, squeeze, lower down with control. Good. Nice work, guys. Let's externally rotate, extend, Bend the knee in, internally rotate, and take it down. And again, lift up. Turn it out. Lengthen long. Bend it in. Turn it in. And lower down. Good. Again, be mindful. No rocking and rolling going on. We're really just moving that top leg from the hip joint and the knee joint. When we extend, the rest of the body stays nice and quiet. Good. Keep going, guys. Lengthen long. Nice job. Long legs. And again. Good. Keep going. Keep it smooth. All right. Woohoo! Pat out that hip. And we'll roll over onto the backs. Again, cross that working leg over the opposite. Bring in the knee. Hands go behind the thigh. Good. So we're really pushing that knee and thigh out to the side as much as we can. And as I said earlier, if you'd like, you can add just a gentle little rock side to side. That's it. You'll feel it in a different spot, or you'll feel it a little deeper. Good. Neck and shoulders relax. Deep breaths. All right, my friends, beautiful job. Let's move on to our next series. Use your arms to pull the body up. We'll take a nice stretch over the legs, and then we're going to go into our shoulder bridge series. Good. Make a flat back. Feel a nice stretch in the backs of the legs once again. Good. And we'll take it all the way back down. Again, use your arms. Let your arms help you get down there. And we are going to bend the knees. Let's take the feet flat on the floor. For this one, legs are hip width apart. Again, let your arms help you. Really press them down into the floor. We're going to engage the core, press down into the floor with the feet, lift those hips off the floor, activating those glutes, and we're going to lower the hips down to the floor, but not completely, maybe just an inch or two off the floor, and then lift and squeeze it back up. Good, guys. So keep going with this. Again, stay in control. We're working at a nice, slow, steady pace. We want to keep those hips nice and level, so make sure you're not favoring one side. Really pushing down into the floor equally with both feet and with both arms. Stay right in the center. Let's see if we can release the arms up, and now we're just going to pulse the hips up. So again, it's a very teeny tiny movement. We're working very slowly, staying in control. Reaching the arms up, energy all the way out to the tips of the fingertips. The tips of the fingertips. Good, guys. Keep pulsing. No tension in the upper body. Relax the shoulders. Good. Great for the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. And let's lower the arms back down to the floor. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to replace the heels with the balls of our feet. So do that 1 foot at a time. Once you get there, lengthen the arms up to the sky once again, and let's go back into those tiny pulses. So now we're getting the calf muscles in the equation here. If you feel like you are very unstable, just place the arms back down on the mat to help keep you stable and centered. If you're feeling really good and you want to amp it up, you're going to keep those hips pulsing up as you slice the arms. So 2 hip pulses equal 1 complete slice. You're reaching one arm up and one arm straight down in front of you. So we're really reaching those arms in opposition, pressing into the floor with the balls of the feet, hips stay level, buns on fire. Good, everyone. Keep breathing, keep going, keep slicing those arms. Nice work. Keep going. Really squeezing the glutes at the top of the lift. Good. And let's bring the arms back up, reaching for the sky. We're going to lower the heels down first, one at a time. Lower the arms down second if they're up. And we'll sequentially roll through the spine, bone by bone by bone. Last. Very nice, guys. Let's just lengthen those legs up. We'll just take a nice little hamstring stretch here. Grab your ankles. If you can't reach your ankles, that's okay. Hands behind the calves or the thighs. If you're really flexible, you can flex those feet and reach for those toes. Good. And if you don't have any pelvic floor issues and you're able to, you can curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Beautiful work, my friends. All right, let's go into our next shoulder bridge variation. So I want you to place the feet flat on the floor. This time we're going to open the knees to the side into our butterfly position. Heels are lifting off the mat. So again, just the balls of the feet are on the floor. And now we press up into that shoulder bridge and lower all the way down this time. Good. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. Again, let your arms help you. Really press the arms down into the floor to help keep you centered and stable. Keep opening those knees to the side, pressing those hips up. Good. And lower all the way back down with control. Good job, guys. Shoulders relaxed. No tension in the neck. Breathe. Good. We're working very slowly here, which just adds to the challenge. Staying in control. Let's hold the hips up here. And we'll lower back down one last time. Beautiful work. Release the heels down to the floor, and we'll just take a moment to really allow those hips to open up. You can place both hands on the inner thighs. And if you'd like, you can extend the legs out to the side into your straddle split. Again, keeping those hands pressing down on the inner thighs. We never want to bounce our legs in these stretches. We just want to hold them there, take deep breaths, think happy thoughts, and just allow your muscles to relax. Good. Let's bend the knees once again and just lengthen the legs nice and long on our mat. Use your arms once again to help pull your body off the floor. We're going to swing those legs around, and we're going to complete this workout with some bird dog variations. So let's go up into our tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's just round the back nice and high. Bring the spine back to neutral and reverse the curve. Good. So this is our cat-cow stretch. And again, round the back nice and high. Tuck the tail, chin to chest. Bring the spine back to neutral. Inhale and exhale. Reverse your curve. Tailbone and chin go to the sky. Beautiful work. Let's bring the spine back to neutral. And now we're going to release the right arm and left leg. Feel the longest line possible from fingertips to toes. And then we lower back down. Let's switch over to the second side. Don't shift. Don't twist. Stay right in the center. Reaching in opposition with those limbs. And lower back down. Beautiful. Let's go back to the first side. Hold, and lower down with control. And again, second side, keep your gaze at your mat. Good. Make sure you keep lengthening out through the crown of the head. We want the neck and the head to be in line with the spine, so don't lift the head up or drop the chin down to the chest. Let's go back to that first side, and now we're going to do some little tap downs. So we're going to lower the leg and the arm, tap the fingertips and the toes down and up, and down and up. And down and up. Beautiful. Lower back down. Second side, same thing. Lengthen long, reaching in opposition, and stay in control. Tap down and up. And 2. And 3. And again 4. Beautiful work. Let's lower back down, switch over to the first side once again, and now we pulse up. Pulse up. Good. So the most important thing here is that we're not letting the back arch and we're not letting the ribs stick out. We want to keep that rib cage closed. Imagine like you have a corset on. So we're going to keep pulling that belly button in and up to the spine. Good. This is a great challenge. Don't let go of that center. Beautiful. And we'll lower back down with control. Nice work, my friends. All right, let's tuck those toes under. And we're going to pick the knees and shins off the mat. And then we'll push back into our downward facing dog. Lift the heels up, lower down, and then we gently lower the knees, back down to the floor, untuck the toes, and then we're going to extend back out to that bird dog position, lengthening long, and lower down. Here we go again. Tuck those toes under. Pick the knees and shins off the mat, little balance here. Then we push it back, downward facing dog. Try to get those heels down. And then we lift the heels up, lower down with control. Very carefully lower the knees back down to the mat. Untuck those toes. And now we go left arm, right leg, lengthening long, long, long. And lower down. Good, everyone. We're going to do this one more time, both sides. Tuck the toes under. Pick the knees and shins off the mat. Little balance. And push back, downward facing dog. Lift those heels up. Lower down. Bring the knees back down to the mat. And we're lengthening long. Right arm, left leg. Gorgeous. And lower back down. And last one. Stay in control. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees and shins. Push back, downward facing dog. Heels come up. Heels lower down. Knees down to the mat. And we lengthen long, left arm, right leg. And we'll lower down with control. All right, friends, let's just push back into our child's pose and just take some nice deep breaths here. You can keep the legs squeezing together or open the knees apart, whichever position is more comfortable for you. Relax the head down nice and heavy. And we'll just sequentially roll up through the spine. And let's circle that head all the way around. Really just let it go. Keep the shoulders down. Once your head comes back down to center, let's reverse the circle. Tilt and just let it go. Doesn't that feel amazing? All right, my friends, you are complete with this workout. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you are suffering from any sort of pelvic floor issue, I would love to hear your feedback. I really hope this helps you stay consistent with it, and there is hope, so don't give up. Strengthening these muscles is just a great way to really help any issue that you may be experiencing. Sending love and hugs to all of you. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you completed it. Comment down below with any questions, and take care of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.